In this video, we are examining the basic concepts of electrolysis. Electrolysis is the decomposition of electrolytes and passing electric current through them, particularly direct current. Now we have it that the term electrolysis was coming from two terms. The first is electricity, and the second is lysis, which is breakdown. Now we have it that electrolytes are compounds which in fused states, molten states, or aqueous solutions conduct electricity, and they get decomposed in the process. Now we have examples of electrolytes. We have dilute mineral acids. All dilute mineral acids are electrolytes. And also, all alkalis are electrolytes. We also have it that all ionic salts are electrolytes as well. So, example, we have dilute mineral acid, we have hydrochloric acid, we have trioxonitric acid, that is nitric acid, and we also have tetraoxosulfuric acid, that is sulfuric acid. These are electrolytes. Now, among the alkalis, we have sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide. These are also electrolytes. Now, among the ionic salts, we have copper 2 tetraoxosulfuric. We also have sodium chloride. We have potassium trioxonitrate. These are all electrolytes. Now, we want to differentiate between electrolytes and conductors. But before that, let's take note that conductors are elements which allow the passage of electricity through them, which conduct electricity. So now let's see the differences between a conductor and an electrolyte. Now, the differences between a conductor and an electrolyte. A conductor is a metal or graphite. Graphite is carbon. Whereas an electrolyte is always an ionic or polar compound. A conductor conducts electricity in solid state, usually in solid state. But electrolyte conducts electricity in molten states or in aqueous solutions. In a conductor, current is carried by the flow of electrons. We call it electronic conduction. Whereas in electrolytes, a current is carried by the flow of ions. It is called electrolytic conduction. That is, a lot of conductors is electronic conduction, but electrolytes are what? Electrolytic conduction. The next one is that a conductor transmits heat by conduction, whereas an electrolyte transmits heat by convection. And the last one here is that a conductor does not get decomposed by electricity during the process of conducting electricity. But the reverse is the case with electrolytes. They get decomposed during the process. Other basic concepts of electrolysis. Electrodes. Electrodes are rods or plates through which electric current enters and leaves the electrolytic cell. Now we have two types of electrodes. We have the anode, through which electric current enters the electric cell, and the anode is always positively charged. It's a positive electrode. Now we have the cathode, through which electric current leaves the electrolytic cell. The cathode is negatively charged. Two other concepts we are concerned with now are anions and cations. Anions are the negatively charged ions. Being that the anode is positively charged, the negatively charged ions, known as anions, migrate and get discharged at the anode. So whereas the positively charged ions, known as cations, being that they are positively charged, they migrate to the cathode, being the negative electrode, and get discharged there. Thank you very much.